Welcome to Anessa Yoga. Today we're going to focus on sun salutations, warrior poses and hips. Let's start off with centering ourselves on the mat. Hands in a comfortable position on the knees. Eyes closed. Shoulders relaxed. Back nice and tall. And focus on your breathing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Making sure the tummy expands on the inhale. And the tummy goes back towards the spine on the exhale. And just breathing at your own pace. And gently open up the eyes. And inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And let's exhale and bend towards the right side. Keeping both sitting bones on the mat. And continue with the breathing that we started off with. On your next inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let's bend down to the other side. Nice stretch. Nice gentle breathing in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, arms up. Then exhale, let's twist to the right. Wrist is on the knee. Spine is nice and tall. Continue with that gentle breathing. On your next inhale, arms up. And exhale, let's twist to the left side. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, arms come up. And exhale, hands down to the side. Let's come onto the mat on all fours. Knees hip width apart. Wrists shoulder width apart. Let's do a couple of cats and cows. Inhale the tummy down towards the mat. Inhale the spine towards the ceiling. Inhale, tummy down. Really exaggerate this. Exhale, spine towards the ceiling. Inhale, down. Exhale, spine up. Inhale, tummy down towards the mat. Inhale, spine up towards the ceiling. Let's come back to neutral. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Keep the knees bent at this stage. Really lift those heels off the mat. Make sure your arms are nice and strong, all fingers and wrists on the mat. Keep breathing. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. And let's slowly walk our hands towards our feet, still keeping the knees bent, hands on the elbows. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings. Breathe into the back. And release the hands towards the mat. And let's slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae. And remember, the head is the last thing to come up. And let's come to the front of the mat. Feet together, toes touching, ankles slightly apart. Nice strong legs. Tilt that pelvis forward. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down to the mat. Keep your knees bent at this stage and keep breathing. Palms flat on the mat. Let's take that right foot to the back of the mat. First low lunge. Nice stretch. Keep breathing. Let's take that left foot to the back of the mat. Lower the hips. Plank. Keep breathing. Let's warm up that core. On your next exhale, knees down to the mat, chest and chin slowly down to the mat. Let's inhale up into a low cobra. Again, keep breathing. Relax the shoulders. Tuck the toes onto the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Nice strong arms, push that tummy towards the thighs. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Let's get some movement into those calves. And then take both heels back down towards the mat. Let's inhale that right foot back to the front of the mat, in between the hands. Keep breathing. Push off from that left foot comes to the front of the mat. Forward fold, keep the knees bent. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Nice strong legs. Inhale the arms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Next, exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down to the mat. Knees still bent. Keep breathing. Palms flat on the mat. Let's take that left foot to the back of the mat. Imagine that heel going back towards the back of the room. Nice strong legs. Let's take that right foot to the back of the mat. Plank. Keep breathing. Next, exhale, knees down to the mat, chest and chin slowly down to the mat. Inhale, come up into a low cobra. Chin parallel to the ground. Keep breathing. Tuck the toes on the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Bend the knees again if you want to stretch out your calves. And take both heels back down towards the mat. Let's bring that left foot to the front of the mat, in between the palms of the hands. Knee bent directly over the ankle. Let's push off from that right foot. Right foot comes to the front of the mat. Forward fold, exhale. Keep breathing. Keep the knees bent. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, palms in front of the heart. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Next, exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down to the mat. Let's take that right foot to the back of the mat. Keep breathing. Left foot goes to the back of the mat, plank. Next, exhale, knees down to the mat. Keep those elbows close into the body. Let's push up into a higher cobra. Relax those shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Right foot comes to the front of the mat. Let's take 2 breaths here. Left foot comes to the front of the mat. 2 breaths and forward fold. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, palms together and hands in front of the heart. 1 inhale here. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down to the mat. Let's take that left foot to the back of the mat. Right foot goes to the back of the mat, plank. Let's bend those elbows only. Keep them close into the body. Slowly down to the mat. Inhale, let's come up into a high cobra. Relax those shoulders, chin parallel to the ground. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let's bring that left foot to the front of the mat. Right foot comes to the front of the mat, forward fold. Next, inhale, arms out to the side, up to the ceiling, palms together. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's take a couple of breaths here. We'll do another round of sun salutations, a little bit quicker this time. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down to the mat. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale the arms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Low lunge. Keep the chin parallel to the ground. Shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Left foot goes to the back of the mat. Bend those elbows down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Inhale the right foot to the front of the mat. Left foot comes to join, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Palms together. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down to the mat. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, let's take that left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, the arms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Low lunge. Keep breathing. Make sure that knee's over the ankle. Nice strong legs. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Right foot to the back of the mat. Bend those elbows slowly down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring that left foot to the front of the mat. Right foot comes to the front of the mat. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Next, exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, let's take that right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the heel. Right arm in front of you. Let's swing up into warrior two. Let's check our feet here. Make sure we have heel to heel alignment. The left knee is over the left ankle. Arms out to the side. Let's flip that left wrist. Let's go back into reverse warrior. Couple of breaths here. Let's go back to the front. Left wrist on left knee. Right arm over the top. Let's go back into reverse warrior. Nice big stretch. Keep those legs strong. Cartwheel to the front, left hand on the mat, right arm above you. Palms flat on the mat, left foot goes to the back of the mat. Lower yourself slowly down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Let's bring that right foot to the front of the mat. Drop that left heel. Left arm out to the front. Cartwheel up into warrior two. Check that you have heel to heel alignment. Arms out to the sides. Relax the shoulders. Let's flip that right palm. Let's go back into reverse warrior. Couple of breaths here. Extended side angle, right wrist on right knee, left arm over the top. Let's go back into reverse warrior. Keep breathing. Back to the front, right hand on the mat, left arm straight up. Take both hands down to the mat, right foot to the back of the mat. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take a couple of breaths here. Let's bring that right foot to the front of the mat. Left foot comes to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Palms together. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Now let's come to the side of the mat. We'll do some balancing poses. Let's ground that left leg. Let's take that right ankle up onto the left knee, knees out. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling, palms touching. Exhale, slowly bend that left knee, palms in front of the heart. Focus on a spot in front of you. Keep breathing. This is opening up the hips and focusing on balancing. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, release the arms and release the legs. Let's do the other side. Ground that right leg. Left ankle comes onto the right knee. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend that right knee. Palms come down in front of the heart. Focus on that spot in front of the mat. Keep breathing. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, release the leg, release the arm. Let's come back to the front of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Jump back into downward facing dog. Nice strong arms. Inhale that right foot up to the ceiling and bring that right knee to the right wrist. Let's look back on that left leg, make sure it's parallel with the ground, and inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Chin parallel with the ground. Pigeon pose. Take your arms back down to the mat. You can either stay here or come down onto the elbows and breathe. Let's come back up onto the palms of the hands. Take that right foot back up to the ceiling and back down to the mat, downward facing dog. Let's take that left leg up to the ceiling and then bring the left knee to the left wrist. Let's look behind, make sure we have a nice straight leg. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Chin parallel to the ground. Keep breathing. And release the arms back down to the mat. Either stay here on the wrists or come down onto the elbows. Breathe into this pose. It's very tense pose. Let's come back up onto the palms of the hands, tuck that right foot, and bring that left foot back up to the ceiling and back down to downward facing dog. Drop the knees. Let's take the mat width apart, feet together at the back. Let's go back into child's pose. Forehead on the mat, hands out straight out in front of you. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Keep breathing. When you're ready, gently slide the hands towards the knees and slowly lift yourself up. We're going to come onto a sitting position on the mat now. Knees out to the side, soles of the feet together. Let's take that right foot to the back of the mat. Bring the left foot in a little bit closer. Relax the shoulders. And breathe here. This is deer pose. Feel the nice stretch in the right upper thigh. Lift that right knee with your hand and bring it back to the front. Hands behind you. Let's take both knees down to one side. Let's bring the feet together again. Let's do the other side. Take the left foot to the back of the mat. Bring that right foot in a little bit closer. Spine is straight. Hands placed on the knees. Relax the shoulders. Feel a stretch in the left thigh. And breathe. Lift up that knee with the hand. Bring the feet together at the front, hands at the back. Windshield wiper the legs. Let's take the legs right out to either side. Make sure both sitting bones are flat on the mat. Feet are pointing up 90 degrees. Let's fold forward. Hold on to those big toes if you can. If you can't, just hold on to the bottom of the ankles. Relax the shoulders. And breathe. Nice stretch on the inner thighs. If you're feeling any pain in the back, then come up a little bit. You should only be feeling this in the legs. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself up into a seated position. Lift under the knees, bring the soles of the feet together. Bring them as close as you can, as is comfortable. Let's clasp underneath the feet and use our elbows to push those legs out to the side. Again, shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing. Opening up the hip flexors. And this is called butterfly pose. Slowly bring the knees back up to center, and let's come on to the mat, lying flat down on your back. Take the hands inside the knees and grab hold of the soles of the feet. Bring them out to the side. Bring the knees down to the side as much as you can. Happy baby pose. And if you want to rock from side to side and give yourself a gentle back massage. And release the legs. Take the left leg flat down onto the mat. Right foot goes on left knee. And take that right foot over to the left side. Head goes to the right. Shoulders on the mat. Nice stretch in the leg. Bring the head back to center first. Right knee back into the chest, down to the mat. Let's do the other side. Left knee up, left foot on right knee. Let's take it over to the right side. Head goes over to the left. Shoulders relaxed on the mat. And keep breathing. Head comes back up to center. Bring that left knee up. Bring both knees into the chest and give yourself a hug. And let's come into resting pose. Feet flat out on the mat, mat width apart, arms to the side, palms facing up. Relax the shoulders. Normal breathing. And just relax here for a minute or so more. And when you're ready, you can slowly bring yourself up into a seated position. Gently open up the eyes if they were closed. And thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this class.